Hey friends, happy Monday, happy beginning of the week. I hope you all had a great weekend and a great start to your work week. My name is Robin and I am with Robin's Egg Blue Creations, and I'm also an independent designer with Couture. I'm glad that you are able to join me this evening, and if you're not on the live this evening, then I'm glad that you are hopping on the replay later. So once you hop on either the live or the replay, if you wouldn't mind saying hi or hashtag replay in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, you can tell me where you're watching from. I happen to be in central Kansas this evening. I also want to let you know that I am live in 3 locations this evening. So if you hear me refer to comments that you don't see in your comment feed, that person may be viewing and commenting from a different platform. Also, if you are watching from my private Facebook group, there is a permission link in the description of the video. Clicking that link just allows StreamYard permission to pin your profile name and pick to your comment. You can choose not to click the link, that's a-okay, but just know that if you don't click the link, then your comment will show up as Facebook user in my comments. I will still say hi, I just may not know who I am saying hi to. That I was going to, oops, I've got it pulled up on my phone, but it had blacked out on me. So, also, if at any time during the project tonight you like what you see and you think others should see it as well, feel free to spread the craft love all over Facebook and YouTube. Tag your crafty friends, invite them to watch along with you. Hit that like button, hit that heart button, subscribe, turn on your notifications, all of that fun stuff that just helps myself and other creators out there grow their little channels. So with that, let's go to my comments. And I see that Jason is watching from the other side of the door. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera over. So tonight I'm going to be using like the, let's go ahead and do it this way too. Oops. Let's try this way, but then let's flip those. So tonight I'm going to be using the Birds of a Feather kit that just relaunched today with some new autumn 2023 updates. But I want to show you a couple things before I get started with that. So the other day, last week I did these pumpkins, and I didn't even finish one of them totally. So I wanted to come back and show you what these look like completely finished. So this one is the turquoise one. And so I just used a bunch of Southwest. I have a turquoise bandana, and then just some plain white scraps. So that this is that one completed. And this geometric pattern is from the texture patterns size C transfer that came out. Size D transfer that came out. This one is the gold and leopard, and so I used the leopard transfer from the Found Nature Patterns size D transfer, and I used the color of the month nominee color, which is no longer available, but it's a pretty metallic sheen color, and so I just used some metallic fat quarter, and I love bandanas, so I put in a black and white one, and I think that's all on that one. So there is that pumpkin, and I just used the top of a paint stick for the stem. And then this one is the orange one that I finished, and I used the wood grain pattern that's from the Found Farmhouse Patterns, which is also a size D transfer. And I added this sage green kind of daisy pattern, and then I used this fall floral pattern, and then I also added just a little bit of white. So I wanted to show you those since I actually got those done. And then if you watch my page, you know that there was a mini holiday collection that launched maybe a week ago. Yeah, I think on like the 17th. So I wanted to show you that. And I also want to show you, let me get that one. See if you can spot the difference in the transfers. So with this new launch and going forward, many of the, what the heck? Oh, many of the new transfers will have this new backing sheet on it. So before we were writing the name of the transfer with a Sharpie or with a pen. The newest transfers, you couldn't use a Sharpie, so you had to use a ballpoint. Well, now they have colored the backer sheet so that the back side is indeed yellow. It has a yellow tint to it, as you can see. And then the front side is still white. So it'll be a lot easier now to determine the front and back of your backer sheets. So let me pull this one apart so that you can see. So this is white, but the back side kind of has a yellow tint to it. So that's kind of exciting. So no more guessing as to which side is the back side, and no more writing on it unless you want to. Okay, so I just wanted to show you quickly. I'm sorry, there's probably going to be a little glare. So this is the country church, and it's really cute. So it has the door. I'm not for sure what some of these are, and it says, "May the joy of the season fill your heart." And there's all sorts of there's a door knocker. I think these are the hinges to the door. And then you can also get a coordinating chalk shape to go with it. So there's that. This one, I think that was the only size B. A lot of these were larger. So this one is the Vintage Joy and Peace, and it is a size C. It's a 6-up design, so it's a pretty good bang for your buck. So you get 6 different designs. They fit perfect on the 5x5. So you have Joy and Peace. You have kind of a festive wreath. You have a Christmas bell. It says Christmas greetings. This one says Season's greetings, Christmas joy and happiness, and then souvenir postcard. And a lot of them have backgrounds. Like this one has some sheet music, and it has some book text. And then this one has like book page text. And this one also has book page text. This one has some sheet music. So very pretty. This one is Cheers and Merry, and this one is also a size C, so you get at least 6 different designs. This one is made to go with the new Couture Boutique Surface Coaster Set. So you get 6 coasters and you get the holder. And then the cool thing about these coasters is they're the boutique surface, so you can redesign on these. However, if you want to use them as a true coaster, because our chalk paste is water soluble, you will want to seal these so that if you put a drink on there that sweats, it won't reactivate your paste. So they are reusable, excuse me, but if you're going to use them as a coaster, you'll want to seal them, which will make them not reusable. But these designs are made for the coaster. And then these 2 designs are made, and these 3 as well are made for the holder. And the holder is wood, so you can paint it. You could stain it darker. You can distress it. You can do all sorts of things with this coaster set. So another great surface. You could totally ditch the surface and use these as ornaments. They'd make a great ornament. Just drill a quick hole in them. I bet our power punch would go through those. This one is the 2 cardinals and seasonal branches. Excuse me. It also has coordinating chockable shapes or chockable chip shapes. So you get the 2 cardinal bases, you get the cardinal highlights, and then you get different seasonal branches. So like this one is an evergreen branch. This one is probably like a fall leaf. This one, not quite for sure. This one's kind of a spring branch where you're just getting the buds. This one may be summer, and then you also get just a plain branch. And then, just trying to dig through here. You also get, there is a new farmhouse pennant letter. So this is made to go with the pennant banner chalk shapes that were released. Excuse me, this summer. Excuse me, had the sneeze. So this is a new font pattern to go with those, and you can add either a border around those pennant shapes. You can add some striping around those pennant shapes. So this is another great transfer. And then we have the peppermint or the candy stick chevron. It's a size D as well. And this next one, sadly, is already discontinued. It already sold out, but it's the woodsy pine pattern. And then, last but not least, oh wait, here's one more. Oh, yeah. So this is there's a couple more. This is the, I don't think I have a picture of it, the Chalkmade vintage truck kit. So you get the 2-sided truck transfer. You also get a new accessories truck transfer that there's apples, pumpkins, and gourds. There's some sunflowers. There are some balloons right there. And there are also some new sayings. So that says Farmer's Market, celebrate, it's your day, and that goes with the little balloons here. Life is a journey, fill your tank with joy. And then at the bottom, it says fresh sunflowers sold here. And then you also have a pattern for any of your bases. This one's made for the truck base, but you could use it for the Borden base. You could use it for your coaster base. You could use it for lots of things. And so this is the rest of the vintage truck Chalkmade kit. So you get 4 trucks cutouts. So that's what these are. So those are the 4 truck cutouts. And then you get 4 of the bases, I believe. Or maybe just 2 of the bases. Nope, you get 4 bases. Let me pull out the trucks. Ooh. So then here's what the trucks look like. So they coordinate with the transfer. So you get 4 of those. And you get 4 bases, which I think is a heck of a deal. You can make lots of trucks. You can have your own little party. All sorts of fun things. And then you also get paste singles with that. And I believe some color trays. Put all that away. So you get 2 Shimmer Harvests, 2 eucalyptus, 2 bark, 2 papaya, and I guess 1 camel. I think that's it. So you get those, and then you get 1, 2, 5 color trays and a mini squeegee. So that's a good deal. And then there was one other thing, and that is the rectangular tray kit. And it comes with your handles and your rectangle tray, which hopefully we'll get to do a project one of these days. And the tray and the coasters together would make the perfect holiday gift, make a great hostess gift. So be kind of thinking about that as the holidays are approaching. Let me put all this away, and then let's get out our project. Okay, so I actually have had this since probably the spring, but it sold out so quickly that I never got a chance to use it. But lo and behold, today it got re-released with autumn colors. So if you missed out on getting it for the spring, you can go grab it before the end of the month or while supplies last. And also, if you choose to sign up as a designer between now and the end of August, on August 31st, you can get this kit for free with the rest of your designer access autumn perks pack. So if you have any questions about designership, let me know. It's a great way to get a lot of product if your wish list is way bigger than your wallet, like mine usually is. But again, you get this whole kit for free with your autumn perks pack if you sign up to be a designer before August 31st. Jason says so much fun stuff. He is correct. So the cool thing about this birdhouse, and let me show you what it looks like. So these are the autumn colors. So it is a birdhouse kit that you put together. It comes in pieces. But the cool thing is that it is also a boutique surface. So you can, if you bought this in the spring and already pasted on it, you can use the color wave for autumn and totally redesign on this birdhouse. So you get the instructions, you get the birdhouse, you get the coordinating transfer. It comes with 6 different designs. And I always say buy the kits so that you get the exclusive transfer, because these can be used for more than just the kit. Like I always think earrings, I always think backgrounds, things like that. And then you also get coordinating. This is what came in the spring, but you will get berry, currant jam, moss, and shimmer harvest in yours. And then you'll also get color trays and a mini squeegee. Mine came with eggshell blue, camel, shimmer melon, and sunny side. So your colors will be currant jam, shimmer harvest, berry, and moss. So that's what we're going to try to use this evening. If you're like me and your currant jam is a little dry, I did add a bunch of water to it, but if it doesn't work, I may try to, sorry, I keep looking over there instead of there. I may try to mix raspberry sorbet with bark and see if we can get currant jam. Okay. So as always, when you get these chalk paste singles, because they're what come in your kit usually, you want to kind of knead them, kind of heat that paste back up, kind of get it all unsquished from the bottom. And then you're going to use a color tray per color. And so you're going to cut. I always kind of smooth the paste away from the corner. You're going to cut a corner. You're going to squeeze a little bit of it onto your color tray, and then that's what you're going to dip into your squeegee into. So it always says knead your chalk paste singles and disperse them to your color trays as needed. And then we're going to open up our transfer. I was so sad that this kit sold out before I could get a chance to play with it. But woohoo, it's back out. And then the next thing it says is to cut along the cut lines. So this is a reusable silkscreen transfer. It does have a sticky back. So it does have adhesive on the back side. It is reusable about 8 to 12 times depending on how well you take care of it. So we do need to, on this one, we need to note what the back side is. So I'm just going to write back for now. I'm going to put an X on all these just in case I do cut it apart. Which I always store my transfers based on the size of surface that they go on. So these are mostly size A-ish type transfers. So I will most likely cut the back apart. But for right now, we're just going to score down the cut lines so I can leave it together. So to do that, I pull back a little bit of my transfer. I put my transfer trimmers or my scissors underneath, and I just kind of score down that line, those cut lines. Same way with this one. So I'm just going to continue trimming. Probably won't use the little bee tonight. Okay, so then let's open our kit. And this has all of the little holes drilled, the little pegs you need to put your birdhouse together. It comes in 8 pieces. So it comes with all of the little pegs included. Back to my comments. Okay, let's get these pieces out. Even the little rooftop is beveled. Okay. Cut your transfer along the provided cut lines to separate the individual elements. Select a piece of the birdhouse and its coordinating transfer element. I'm not for sure. See what colors they used. Oops, wrong one. So they used Shimmer Harvest for the roof. Okay. So let's grab our roof pieces because we know what those are. So these must be the top. This must be the little perch. Okay, so let's grab our rooftop piece. Let's grab our, this one doesn't have a whole lot of adhesive. It has a lot more silk screen, so I'm not going to fuzz this one because I want it to stick. I don't want it to be loosey-goosey. guess it doesn't really matter. It's going to burnish really well. Let's get our Shimmer Harvest out. Hey, Margie. She says, cool birdhouse. I'm excited to see what it looks like. So this is one of our shimmer colors. This one is Shimmer Harvest. So if you like the look of glitter without the mess of glitter, these are perfect because the glitter stays intact. So I just picked some up with my small squeegee. I'm just going to drag it down. Oops, make a mess. Get a bunch more. I'm just going to drag it down my silk screen area. Try to cover up all of the silk screen area. Feel free to rotate your project if it makes it easier to get all of those edges. So this is Shimmer Harvest. Oops. Stick my finger in it. So you want to get rid of all of your excess. You want to even out your squeegee lines. So you can just put the excess back in your jar. That way you don't waste any of it. And then I'm going to get the detail tool with the little pokey end, and it'll kind of help me hold it down while I peel it off. So there is our birdhouse rooftop. I think I can get away with sitting this right back down because I got a really clean sweep off of this one. So I'm just going to move that out of my way, and we'll just pick up some more really quick. If you can get a really good clean sweep, then you can usually get away with putting it back down again before you have to clean it. Just kind of have to figure out when it's going to work and when it's not going to work. This one was an easy one to lay it back down. Again, I like to turn my project just to make it easier to paste. Ah, I'm stuck. Oh. So now I just want to put my excess back in the jar. So I'm done with that color. I didn't get a very good peel, or it kind of, let's see if I can fix that side. I put it away too fast. That's better. Much better. Okay, now I can put that away. So there are our 2 roof pieces. I'm going to dry those really quick. And you can totally paint these pieces before you paste them. Just use some of the chalk paste and a little bit of water, and you can totally paint the actual pieces first. Let's put those to the side here. Figure out what other pieces we have. So these must be the sides. One of these, this one must be the bottom. Is there a bottom? Okay, so we have 1 base piece, 2 side walls, 1 back wall, 1 front wall, and 2 root pieces. I don't know how the. Oh, I bet they go like that. Okay. Just trying to figure out how it's going to go together. Okay, so this is the base piece. So I'm not going to worry about the base piece. I'm just going to set that under there. So then these are our 2 outside pieces. And we still have these left. So let's see how they did theirs again. So they used these. So I think they used this piece on both of the sides, and they used one of these pieces on the front plus this one. So let's look at it again. So they used the polka dots. Okay, I think I got a game plan. So we have Currant Jam, berry, and moss left. And we have 4 pieces. Okay, so I think we'll use moss twice. Ooh, that's a big piece. So I'm going to use this on both sides, and I think I'm going to use moss. Oops, where'd I go? I froze. What happened? I don't know what happened. I froze. I bet it's this one. Let's see what happened. My phone died. So let me grab my other one. Hold on a minute. These are our older Android devices. That's why I have two. Okay, let's see if we can get this to work. Sorry about that. You gotta love technology when it works. I'm gonna log in. Gotta check my email. Sorry about this. Hopefully it's pretty easy. Oops. Oops. Ah. No. Okay, now let's get back in. Pop that up. Oop, you guys don't want to see that. Okay. Now let's go back. Now, it's a little blurry, but we're back in business. Okie doke. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's do both of these in moss. This is one of the new in vogue colors. And it's a really pretty fall green color. I'm just going to get some paste onto my squeegee. So I'm going to do both sides in moss, I think, and I'll do one end in berry and one end in currant jam. And I know exactly why my other phone froze. I put it on a different charger today, and obviously that charger did not work. Okay. Try to get a really good clean sweep so that we can just place this right back down. Get all those squeegee lines gone. Okay, let's get our detail tool out so it can help us hold it down. There is our moss. Oh, poop sticks. The nice thing is that this is a boutique surface, so I just need to wipe it off. Make sure it's dry. And we'll do it again. Okay, let's get our squeegee back out. turning it if it makes it easier to paste. Even out all your squeegee lines. And then you can put any excess back in your jar. Let's peel this and see what we got. What we have. Very pretty. Put that one right there. Let it hang out. So now I'm done with that. And we'll pull both of these over. Let those two dry. Try to get all of this off so it doesn't end up on the rest of my birdhouse. Okay, so this is the outside and this is the outside and this is the front. Okay, let's get that dry. Have a little bit of Shimmer Harvest on there. Okay, so on their picture, I liked, the way that they layered the two of the pieces on the front. So they layered this piece and then this piece. So I think we're going to do the same thing. Now this one, I don't think I'm going to fuzz. If you feel more comfortable fuzzing, you go right ahead. But because this is a boutique surface, I'm not going to worry about it much. Let's turn it this way and let's match the peak. Okay, I think I might give it a whirl and try this Currant Jam. I did have to add a bunch of water to mine. We will see. If I get a big squeegee. It's still a little thick, but I think we can make it work. Okay, so let's keep going. Go around the hole. You don't really have to chalk that part. And then I need to come back and try to even it out. And because this is so thick, it's going to dry quick. Probably quicker than I want it to. It's pretty. I'm just going to lay it right back down here until I'm ready to wash. So I'm just going to give this a dry so that I can layer that floral piece over the top. Okay, and because I'm layering paste colors, I do definitely want to fuzz this piece. So let's look at theirs again just to make sure. Yep. Okay. So I definitely want to fuzz this one because it's going over the polka dots and I don't want it to pull up all of those polka dots. Especially this blank part up here. And this edge in the bottom. So what I'm doing is just adding a little bit of lint to the back of this. I'm just knocking back a lot of that adhesive just so that it doesn't stick so much. Okay. And you can put it wherever you want. If you want part of it hanging off, which is I think what I'm going to do. And burnish lightly and only where you have silkscreen. Okay, so let's grab this again. I'm kind of leave it on a little thick for now, and then I'm going to come back after I get the top done and pull all that off, and then maybe it won't dry so fast. And now I can come back and pull off all of that excess. And then pull gently. Pretty. I love that mixed media look. And because this was a little dried out already, I'm just going to add a little bit more water in there before I put the top back on. And then I'll try to doctor it up again before I put it away. Jason says, that's beautiful. Thank you. There's what that one looks like up close. I'm just going to set that right there. And then we'll bring in our last piece and then we'll put it together. Again, this one does not have a lot of sticky inside where the transfer is, so I'm not going to fuzz it. I want it to stick as much as possible. Varnish it really well. And then this is berry. It's a little stiff as well. A little thick. So I'm going to leave it on heavy just so it doesn't dry. Ooh, it is thick. It's like spackling. You don't want your paste should be like sour cream or yogurt, not like spackling. So this one's a bit thick. I can't even spread it. Let's get one of the big daddies out. These are the angled squeegees, and they're a lot. They're more firm and they're thicker, so they can move a lot more paste because that paste is so thick. Okay, that one's gonna take forever to dry. And this is the reason that my pastes dry out like that. It's because I leave a lot of paste around the edges, and I shouldn't. So when you're done with them, just give the sides a big old scrape and try to get all of that joined back together. That way your lid will fit securely. There won't be any air pockets. And then it's in such a thin state up there on the rim that it just dries out quicker. So get all that off. Put it back there in the party. Take it back to the party. And then I'm going to spray a little bit of distilled water in there. And then I'll give it a good stir before I put it away. Okay. Get my hands clean before it ends up everywhere. Jason, oh yeah, I already read that one. He says it's beautiful. This would look great with the bird cutouts that we still have available. This one's really thick. Like I have splotches. I think all of our pieces turned out really pretty. I really like the colors, the colorway that they chose. Yeah, it's double C thick, Jason. Oops. Okay, I think that's fairly dry. Okay, so let's put this thing together. So this is the bottom, and it goes in. Wait, it goes into these pieces, and it just fits together with those pegs. And then these pegs or holes fit onto those pegs. Same way. And then let's get our little perch. I guess if I still have some green that's wet. Oh. Put in our little perch. And then our tops fit on the exact same way. Super cute. Oh wait, I bet the bevels go at the top. Yep. So then these beveled edges meet up at the top. Super cute. There is our birdhouse. There's the front. There's the back. And then one side and the other side. Super cute. It would look really cute with our bird cutouts. Just saying. Get up. Here it is from the front. So there's our birdhouse. There's the back side in berry. So this one was Currant Jam. So we have moss on our sides. And then the top was Shimmer Harvest. So make sure if you did not get a chance to get this birdhouse kit in the spring, it has relaunched with autumn colors. And again, if you have ever contemplated becoming a designer, now is a great time, because if you sign up to be a designer before or by August 31st, then this birdhouse kit comes free in your autumn 2023 Perks Pack designer kit. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions. There are many ways to be a designer. You don't have to build a team if you don't want to, but it's a great way if you are like me and your wallet was way smaller than your wish list. It's a great way to get, excuse me, a lot of product for the best bang for your buck. So Mason says that's adorable. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for bearing with me with my tech troubles. I will be live again on Wednesday. I'm going to be upcycling a trick or treat bag, so you'll want to come and watch that. So I'll be live again on Wednesday at 7:15. Thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight, and I hope you all have a great week, and thanks for watching.